I'm Ryan and I'm back again for another Ryan Sports Reviews, you know already, but tonight we are reviewing Forge FC versus Olimpia CD, leg 1 of the CONCACAF League, round of 16. Forge 1, Olimpia 0. Forge goes into leg 2 with a 1-0 advantage over Olimpia, goes to Honduras with a 1-0 advantage. And the good news is they're not playing in Tegucigalpa. They're playing in San Juan del Sur. So that means they're not playing in Olympia's true stadium, and they're playing behind closed doors, which means that helps Forge have a better chance going into leg 2. Also reflected by the performance tonight. Everybody was like, oh, Forge will be taken to the woodshed by Olimpia. They're not even going to have a chance. Even at home, they're not going to have a chance. That's what people were like. Guess what? Guess what? Believe. Forge pulled it off. 1-0 win at home. Tim Hortons Field. 1-0 win at home over Olimpia. I mean, it was early. It was an early goal, really early goal, but who cares? We still won. 4th minute, Christopher Nonco takes it himself, scores off a pretty hard angle, but scores, and it's 1-0 Forge. It would stay that way the whole game. Bobby Smirniotis, great tactical game for Forge. Sets up the tactics to where they have a good chance to win. Figures it out. Keeps Olimpia in either not scoring or in their end. He had an attacking park the bus. Bobby Smirniotis helped, well, of course he helped his team get this result, but he was probably one of the main reasons this team got this result, if I'm being honest. Tristan Henry was on fire tonight. If Forge go deep in this tournament, and I mean deep, semifinals or finals or win the whole thing, Tristan Henry is probably goalkeeper of this competition, because every game he's had a game out of his mind. He knows what this is about. Of course they all know what this is about. This is the first time a Canadian team has gone into the CONCACAF League. The Europa League thing of CONCACAF. First time a CPL team has represented Canada in international competition. Yeah, they know what this is about, but Tristan Henry, out of all of them, that dude knows what this is about. That dude knows, because you could tell when he plays. That dude knows. Especially another couple of them kind of do as well. Nonco, I saw it this game, he knows. Becker, he knows. Crutzen, he knows. They all know. A lot of them know, but Tristan Henry knows it above everybody else. Everybody else, he knows. He knows what this is about, and you could tell it every time he gets in between the sticks. So yes, man of the match for Forge, Tristan Henry. Nonco gave us the goal, but Tristan Henry kept it a 1-0 game. He got that clean sheet because he knows what's going on. That performance, I would stand up if my camera could catch me standing up, but I'll just clap. That's a standing ovation for you. Or actually, hold on. Standing ovation. Because you are the man of the match. And the man of the tournament for Forge, probably. But Nonco, great run. Smirniotis. Honestly, the more I see Smirniotis coach Forge, the more I think he actually would be pretty good with TFC if we got rid of Greg Vanny. I like what Smirniotis is doing. I really do. I think Smirniotis is a really great coach. I legitimately manager. I like Smirniotis. He's great. Great manager. He's great at tactics. I would actually venture a guess at the best coach manager in Canada of every team. It's not Greg Vanny. Well, of course, it's not Remy Gard because he just got sacked. It's not John Herdman. It's not Jimmy Brennan. It's Bobby Smirniotis. And this is a guy who started a youth team. That's all they thought he was, but no, he's showing he's something. He's showing he's something. If he wins this tournament, deep down, I think he deserves CONCACAF Coach of the Year. Like, legitimately. Even if they go deep and, like, just go to the final, he deserves it. He deserves it. And, you know, like, deep down, I kind of want Toronto versus Hamilton in the first round of the Champions League if that ends up happening. Because I'd like to see, unless Smirniotis gets the Toronto job, or Vanny still keeps it, I'd like to see Smirniotis take Greg Vanny to the woodshed. Because we all know Greg Vanny's going to pull Independiente against freaking Forge. Thinking like, oh, it's just Forge. We'll get through it. We could play as sort of a B team and getting through it, kind of like Ottawa. Like, look at it like a Canadian championship tie instead of a Champions League tie. They take him to the woodshed like Independiente, and I'm going to be pissed, but I'm going to laugh. Because you know what? He deserves that. You don't mess around with Bobby Smirniotis. That's the point. Don't underestimate him. Don't underestimate Forge. Believe in Forge. Believe in the Canadian Premier League. Believe they will make. I'm gonna make the prediction now. Forge is going to make the quarterfinals. They have a 75% chance of qualifying for Champions League if they make the quarterfinals. They make the quarterfinals, it's basically sealed. This team is going to Champions League. I'm going to make that prediction now. Forge is going to the quarterfinals at least, and they're going to make the Champions League. Next year's Champions League. I'm making it now. I'm making it now. And come back to this video September, October, whenever they got knocked out of CONCACAF League, but they're still going to be in the Champions League. Come back to it. If they win, great. If they make the final, great. If they make the semis, great. I'm saying they're going to make it far enough to where they'll make the Champions League. At least the quarters. At least the quarters. Because 4 winners and 2 losers. There's 4 losers, 4 winners. You have a 75% chance if you make the quarters, you make the Champions League. Yeah? And they're going to have a head start on points because they won the preliminary round. So, looking at that, they've had 2 wins and 1 draw. That's 7 points. They win the home leg and bottle it in the away leg in the quarters. That means they're in the Champions League probably. They're going to the Champions League. They're going to make the quarters and they're going to go to the Champions League. I'm at least making that prediction. I'm making it right now. And then you can come back to this video and laugh at me if they get knocked out by Olimpia next week. Or you can be like, oh my God, he was right. After they go through or bottle the quarterfinals but have enough points to go to Champions League. That's the thing. They can do it, and I think they will. I believe in Forge. Just believe. Just believe. That's all I'm saying. So, you already know what it is. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, share it, comment. You know what it is. Tell all your friends, believe in Forge. Because they're better than anybody thought they were. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace.